Russia's involvement in the Cold War led to the manufacturing of chemical weaponry. The legacy of the Cold War weapons program has left its mark on the environment throughout the former Soviet Union. However, the city of Dzerzhinsk is by far the worst. Dzerzhinsk is a city located in Nizhny Novgorod Oblast, Russia. It is found along the Oka River, with Moscow lying 400 meters away to the east. Currently, Dzerzhinsk forms a large part of Russia's chemical production industry. The city has only been recently opened to foreign visitors due to its strategic significance in the past. In the past, Dzerzhinsk was among the most important sites for the manufacturing of chemical weapons in Russia. The manufacturing of chemical weapons began in the 1940s. The production of weapons was mainly concentrated on lewisite, which has poisonous properties as it is composed of arsenic trioxide and wyperite. The production of chemical weapons in the city of Dzerzhinsk ended in 1965. Some of the production materials were moved to storage units, while significant amounts of waste containing arsenic were disposed of in dumps at the factory site. The taking apart of the wyperite facility started in 1994. However, by the year 1998, the unit for the production of lewisite was still not fully dismantled. Over 1,000 types of chemicals are produced in Dzerzhinsk. Since 2008, the city has had 38 industrial firms that are responsible for the international exporting of these products. From the resultant waste products, around 190 identified chemicals were released into the groundwater of the city. In 2007, water samples were taken within the city, which showed levels of dioxin and phenol 17 million times higher than what is safe or recommended. This survey prompted the Guinness Book of World Records to name the city of Dzerzhinsk the most polluted city in the world in 2008. According to the Blacksmith Institute in 2007, Dzerzhinsk is seen as one of the most polluted in the world. The death rate expectancy far surpasses the birth rate by 260%. The life expectancy for women is 47 years and 42 years for males. However, according to the city's health department in 2006, this was false, as the life expectancy was 64 years. The low life expectancies are results of exposure to high levels of organic chemicals. The Blacksmith Institute reported that sarin, lewisite, wyperite, and lead were among some of the worst pollutants. The city administration declared the Blacksmith Institute report as false, as sarin has never been produced in the city, therefore it can't be one of the major pollutants. It was estimated that 300,000 tons of chemical waste, once safely disposed of in the city from the year 1930 to 1998, including a few of the most dangerous neurotoxins known to man. According to the Ecological Committee of the Russian State Duma, Dzerzhinsk is ranked among the top 10 cities with the worst ecological conditions. Even though polluting factories have been closing in the last 80 years, various locations in the city pose a major ecological risk. These include the landfill, waste burial grounds, and the White Sea. The high levels of toxins in the air have resulted in residents of Dzerzhinsk suffering from increased levels of diseases, such as cancers of the eyes, lungs, and kidneys. city has a population of over 240,000, with more than 300,000 people being potentially affected by the pollution. A study in 2013 showed that 35% of the locals living next to the industrial mining areas of Dzerzhinsk suffer from chronic coughs with sputum, compared to the 18% of the locals who do not. Over the last years, efforts have been undertaken to close down outdated facilities,